So 2 minutes, two seconds here. Why, everybody just found out that the lady's like, who the F did I marry? She's not getting paid. TikTok has decided they're not going to pay her, which is crazy. But they've decided that. So now she needs to either go sell her story to somebody else, etc., etc. It got 50 million views. Why is this important? This is why whenever you turn on a podcast and you're talking to a politician, a mathematician, a chemist, a world-renowned, award-winning Nobel Peace Prize person, they end up turning the conversations to men and women and dating and modern women and modern men. And it makes everybody sound really stupid. Why? Because the average person, even the married people, like when I started really listening, like the surveys of Kevin Samuels and O'Shea Duke Jackson and all these people that you think are like, man, it must be a lot of single people listening to this stuff. No, they're married people. And half the time when you talk to the married people, they're like, it's entertaining because I got mine, ha ha ha. And look how sad it is out here for y'all dating. Ha ha ha, I feel better about myself. Instead of those married people going, it is time for me to segue. It's time for me to be over here with the kids' little league. It's time for me to be over here looking for investments. It's time for me to start developing a farm, developing a business, doing the second half of life well. They're still stuck over here on these conversations that are like high school level because that's where they had in life. Whether they're 50, 60, 70 years old. You saw when people calling Kevin Samuel's show? Some of them bitches was 60 and 70 years old. Like, what are you talking about? You should be progressing in life into something else. Anything else. And so this is why podcasts, I shared CoffeeZilla's thing about our podcast making us dumb, because what happens is the podcast guys trying to get these numbers, they're trying to go viral. And so they're asking random people, plumbers and roofers and random folks, what do they think about modern women and modern men? Yeah, so I can go viral. So my posts can get likes and all these comments. And so we just have that explosion of stupid out here. Real big, heavy explosion of stupid. And it's kind of scary, right? Because that just shows you they're running out of content. And that's sad because that means our society is not progressing. That means our older millennials who are in their 40s, about to be in their 40s, our older Gen X, our older boomers, instead of going on, hey, this is the other parts of life that I'm enjoying, music, hobbies, travel, my grandkids, they're still talking about stuff like they're 25. 18 to 25. Like, it's time to move forward. And so this is why when people say, why are you, so iffy about social media? Because I'm like, people come to social media for two things. They come to laugh, be entertained. And the second time they come to social media is if they have an emergency. This is why the videos of like how to start a business with no money, how to make money right now if you need it, how to start a business and 2 weeks later you can pay all your mortgages and your bills. And it's like, you shouldn't be in those dire straits. You should have spent your time actually being an adult and going into adult conversations, but we aren't forcing people to grow. We aren't nudging people into growth sectors. This is why we have that barbershop talk and the guy may be 52, but he sounds 17 because they're not growing. They're stagnant in multiple places of their life. So the conversations that's going to get pushed and promoted are stagnant conversations. This is why when I share posts on my wall, something could get 500 likes and 172 comments. Anything business related, anything using your brain, anything thinking, anything moving forward, they're like, well, Erica, it's your delivery. Nah, baby, I go all over this internet. We have spicy Italians and white and Puerto Rican women that talk just like me and men and it's no difference. I know what's going on. I know the algorithm. I know all that good stuff. And so again, I'm part of this JB training and I laugh because I'm like, I see why certain segments of people like, man, just give the people what they want. Give them third grade education conversations and run ads on it and keep it moving. I understand now. This is again, I went to an event the other day and a guy walked by and I said, oh, those are Tecovas boots. He's like, how'd you know? I'm like, because I have a pair. Well, why you ain't wearing your boots today? I'm like, it's fucking 80 degrees in Texas and we're walking in dirt. You know what I mean? Like, we're at a vineyard party. Would we put on boots? A lot of people, if they don't see it right in front of them as a very simple exclude, like this is person A and person A belongs in this box or category, they can't think. Their brain don't function. The elevator doesn't go that high. And so this is just my random little ranting for today. But I just saw a CoffeeZilla thing and it was so funny because it's the truth. It's like the podcaster person needs to be able to make more content. They need to be able to go viral. They've already talked about the topic they're talking about. They don't know much about it. They're not going to ask much more. But asking random chemist and Neil Tyson and random people and animal trainers, what do they think about modern women when they're a 50-year-old who's been married for 30 years? It's like, sir, stop. Like, let's take it to the next, right? One of the best ones I saw on Jocko Willis is like, the guy asked him, if you're in your 30s to 50s and you're scared, what should you do as a man? He's like, run, exercise, eat, go out, get hobbies, go visit your friends. Like, everything that's counterculture to what we're hearing, right? He's like, you should be developing a community. And I was like, thank you, Jocko Willis. Please tell these people, because maybe they'll listen to you, right? And so you're having a bunch of people come up to a issue, a headbutt in their life where they haven't created any community. Right? They haven't created any community. They haven't been very productive. They haven't created anything. So they're just kind of sitting in their house Netflixing, and then which leads to these very stagnant conversations. So again, have a great day. Enjoy your Sunday. Sugar Erica, later.